shouts at the referee. Referee just dealing with watches. We are underway in the FA Youth Cup, and they will pressure you high up the field. They will choke the life out of you and make it really, really difficult to play. Now I've got to watch those balls into the finding themselves caught out. Lescott goes out to Malweni, floats one in towards the back post. Everybody leaves it. I think it was 6 and 2 threes, to be fair.
Most probably.
That's a good ball in behind from Chido Obi, and Manchester United are through. In on goal, chance here. Cross it comes. Can it be turned home? Off the line, poked in. Manchester United lead inside 7 minutes, and it's Jack Fletcher that pokes home from close range. Beautiful ball in behind, though, from Chido Obi to set it up. As the ball came across, cleared off the line, but only as far as Fletcher, who pokes it home for a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's probably going to be some sort of inquest going on as to whether the ball had already gone over the line before. Maybe not. No, it hadn't, but the defender was really struggling. But it was a lovely reverse ball from Chido.
I don't think it's over.
Just as he went to clear it, he just slipped, didn't he? And it was I mean, he won't score an easier goal than that, Jack Fletcher, but the most important thing was that he was there, and it was a good ball as well from Scanlon.
Fletcher, well, Manchester United with numbers as well. Jack Fletcher, into the box he goes. Stands one up, back post, real chance for James Scanlon, but it was just bending away from him, wasn't it? It's a right ball to the back post, it cut everybody out. James Scanlon just couldn't quite catch it.
No, it was a lovely little ball, just angled too far ahead of back. He just needs to send it and get his team up the field.
Here is the corner, delivered in brilliantly, header comes down. It is in the back of the net. What a header that is from Reece Munro, the captain. Rises highest, gets a full forehead to it, tucks it in the corner, 2-0.
Right, if I was a teammate of that goalkeeper or the manager, I'd be absolutely furious, because that is a goal that it is virtually a free header, and fair play to Reece Munro. He gets up really well. He's not being particularly well marked. There's nobody on the post, but what the goalkeeper did there, that should be completely and utterly avoided.
Finds Scanlon. Scanlon with space. Scanlon with options too. And it goes to Victor Musa, who leaves the ball behind. So he gladly continues his run and gets it into the penalty area to find Scanlon. Scanlon's effort, brilliant turn around the post from the goalkeeper. Needed to get two hands to it. Did really well to push it clear of the crowd.
Well, who needs somebody that can pass the ball 70 or 80 yards when you've got your centre-back that can pick up the ball on the edge of his own area and run?
Jaden Camerson, who in turn finds Jack Fletcher. Fletcher with a bit of skill, gets him to the byline, pulls it across. That's another decent block from Preston, and it needs...
Okay.
It's because I'm old. Here comes Jack Fletcher. It's opened up for Jack Fletcher, up into the penalty area. Lovely check back. Can he get the shot away? Pokes it towards goal. Chido Obi, 3-0. It's as easy as that. Straight through the middle for Manchester United. Polished off by the centre forward. And Manchester United race into a 3-0 lead.
Superb. We've just spoken about a little bit of skill from Jack Fletcher, and we saw another bit there. Sold the goalkeeper. He just steps away, sees the gap. I mean, the gap is way too big anyway. And just as the defender dives in to try and take the ball off him, he just cuts inside, just here with his right foot. That's brilliant. And he was so unlucky. I think it just came off the bottom of his studs, didn't it? But Chido Obi's there to tidy up. And, I mean, if 2-0 was going to be difficult for Preston to get anything out of, I think this is just some Oeni. He put in some decent balls and looked a handful.
Ball's back in. This is turned towards goal. Will Murdoch, he gets away from his marker again. This time goes over the top, and Victor Musa's running into the penalty area. Musa tries to bring it down on the edge of the box. It's actually pretty good goalkeeping from Stowell. He's closed the distance down as much as he possibly could and given Victor here with a bandage round his right hand. And who's that out on the far side? Oh, it's James Scanlon that's going to go through the middle. Chance here for Scanlon. Looks to get it goalwards. It's a brilliant stop or block from whichever Preston player got there first.
Really good stop.
Possessed by Jace Fitzgerald. Chido Obi forces his way through, drives into the penalty area, gets his shot away. Well, that is a fine, fine finish from Chido Obi. just forces, bullies, batters his way through, and then finishes brilliantly with his right foot.
Well, I mean, the finish is superb, but from a Preston perspective, I don't think their manager is going to be at all happy. I mean, it's really soft, and he's got 5 players around him there, and he still has got the chance and the ability to be able to just pick where he wants to put it, and he does finish it brilliantly. But there are literally 5 players there, and not.
You've already commented on the size and stature of Clayton Lescott. When you said to me before, is it any relation? I don't know. Ball in, collected by Will Murdoch well.
Giving them problems.
Acres of space for Victor Musa here, and he's into the penalty area. What can he do with help arriving? Goes near post, it's blocked and behind for a corner.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of space that these Manchester United players are getting is ridiculous, really. Doesn't even get past the near post.
Here's a Manchester United corner. This one gets to the back post, where it is met again by Reece Munro. Jack Fletcher. Well, that's fallen kindly to Scanlon, who's got a little bit of space. Scanlon hits it straight at the Jace Fitzgerald on the left of your picture. Jack Fletcher standing over this too. It will be Jace Fitzgerald who hits it directly into the wall. Oh, it's not been dealt with though, and the goalkeeper dives on top of it. It's going to be one back by United inside the penalty area. There's all sorts of pinball around the box. The clearance hits Victor Musa. The referee says that's enough of that. And Manchester United lead by 4 goals to 0. Chido Obi at the double. It was Jack Fletcher that opened the scoring. Lovely ball through.
Quite easily have had, and may still even get more assists, Chido Obi.
We are back underway in the second half. Manchester United leading Preston North End by 4 goals to 0. When who was dangerous against Liverpool in the last round, bends this one towards goal but can't squeeze it on target. Obi dispossessed. Oh, that's been given away. Chance here. There is one back for Preston. Well, first blood in the second half goes to Felipe Rodriguez Gentile, who manages to latch onto the end of it, fires home to make it United 4, Preston 1.
Yeah, it's a good finish, but I think it's pretty obvious that Dan Harmer knows that he's got to do better there. He gets himself into a decent position. He's just got to touch the ball back. I don't know, I think he's trying to flick the ball with the outside
area. The clearance is going to come United's way, though, and a real opportunity here down the left-hand side. Harry Amas making up incredible ground, and he's into the penalty area. Harry Amas takes it on, takes his shot. Brilliant stop from Stowell, who just makes himself big. But the ground that Harry Amas managed to cover there to get himself up and with the attack was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's a brilliant counter-attack, isn't it? From the little flick on the edge of the box to set Jack Fletcher going, then he opens his... We don't like seeing cards issued, do it?
James Scanlon is going to have a go. Just try and make up some ground here. Goes into midfield to find Tyler Fletcher. That's a loose pass, though, from Tyler Fletcher, and Jace Fitzgerald can't get there. Real opportunity again for Preston. Can it be turned home? Brilliant challenge. Still needs saving. Can't be stopped. And it's 4-2. And all of a sudden, nerves creeping in. Because once again, Preston have scored, and Manchester United see the deficit down to 2. Manchester United 4, Preston 2.
Well, it was loose from Jace Fitzgerald, wasn't it? And I mean, it wasn't a bad ball that he pulled across in the first place. But I tell you what, he was in. Again, the goal scorer, Rodriguez Gentile. You watch his movement here. I'm not quite sure how Theo Carroll doesn't turn it in, but we
will see the first Manchester United change in the not too distant. That's a positive touch from Harry Amas. What a wicked cross that is too. Into the penalty area, is smug of it in the end. And there's a little bit of indecision here in the penalty area. Shot comes in, it's a brilliant stop from Will Murdoch. Just had to hold his ground, and he manages to keep hold of the ball. But Manchester United again just causing a couple of problems for themselves, Ben.
Yeah, he does brilliantly in that far corner, Jack Fletcher. He croips Charlie forward and just...
Drags his man to the ground, taken quickly by Preston. Oh, what a stop that is from Will Murdoch. Pops it back out. Brilliant save again from Murdoch. Can it be cleared off the line? It can by Reece Monroe. Oh, Manchester United living dangerously, but the goalkeeper, Will Murdoch, coming to the rescue. Two brilliant stops from him.
Yeah.
United go in the opposite direction. Chido Obi into the penalty area. Going to get his shot away. It's brilliant. Might bring Ben a box this week. Ball is lifted into the penalty area, punched away by Will Murdoch, not dealt with entirely by Manchester United. It's going to be a goal kick. Murdoch is all right. He's finding his way back to his feet. Came absolutely flying out there, didn't he, the Manchester United goalkeeper?
When you make decisions, you've got to come, and he did exactly that. He didn't get...
It's a good cross too. Comes out to Lescott, who has a shy from distance. Obi can't get there. Lescott more influential in this second period. Harry Amas makes an error. Ball comes back into the middle. It's loose. Well, Manchester United conspire to get that ball back to the goalkeeper, Will Murdoch, off the shin of Daniel Armour.
Yeah. He just... maybe might have been better taking it with his chest or just the back of him.
Here is the delivery. Oh, it is a dangerous one. It's poked just wide. Well, goodness me, what a delivery into the penalty area that was. And Max Wilson tried absolutely everything to get a touch on the end of it. I'm not sure whether I don't think he got anything on. Found the way that they normally play to be as easy as they normally find it. And it is Preston that are still growing into this one. Cross comes in. There was just another opportunity for Johnny Brindle to put a ball into the penalty area. Last one was absolutely lethal. Similar again here, flicked on. It's claimed by Will Murdoch. It's a dangerous weapon in the arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's another good ball. From a much more...
Comes out to Ibrahimov. Ibrahimov evades a couple of challenges, looks to square it away, but can't do so. Pops back out to Ibrahimov, who lurches in. Our referee's going to give the penalty. Ibrahimov trying to reach it, goes down under the challenge. Referee points to the penalty spot, and a chance for Manchester United to seal this one, finish it off, and go home through to the next round. Surprised that there's not Chido Obi that's going to go from the penalty spot, though it is Amir Ibrahimov who steps up, dinks it goalwards.
Brilliant.
That's a really cheeky penalty from Amir Ibrahimov. Gives Manchester United a 5-2 lead. Game, set and match. Manchester United through to the next round of the FA Youth Cup.
Well, that is a really clever penalty. I'm looking at where it went in as well. It was only just underneath the crossbar, but they do look brilliant. And if you've got the guile and the nerve to be able to take a penalty like that, then that's the way to do it. Superb.
That is some intestine. Scanlon. Strong from James Scanlon. Slides it into Bradbury, who has a go. Drills it into the side netting. That's what you want from his... It's a good run from James Scanlon, and he's got this through to James Bailey. Bailey takes a brilliant touch in the penalty area to evade the goalkeeper. Pulls it back to Scanlon, takes a touch, fires it goalwards, lifted up and over the top towards Ibrahimov.
The fourth round, there's still only 32 teams in it?
I think so.
Ah, right, OK. It's not usual.
Ball up and over the top. I'm sure I've just seen somewhere that it is the 16th finals. Header comes in. Jerry was like, yeah, that'll do. 5-2, job done. I've got nothing left to do here. I'll leave you on your own. Full-time whistle goes. Manchester United have beaten Preston North End by 5-2 in the fourth round of the FA Youth Cup. All of the work really done for Manchester United in the first 45 minutes. Jack Fletcher, Reece Monroe and two from Chido Obi, giving Manchester United